Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Clark, research analyst for Money and Markets, and this is your Wall Street, Money Markets week ahead. What to watch on Wall Street? It's going to be a relatively quiet week on Wall Street this week. Monday is the Labor Day holiday. Markets are closed, so the trading sessions will be shortened to just 4 days instead of 5. It'll be a relatively light week with earnings as well. I'll get to that in a bit. But Slack Technologies Incorporated trades on the NASDAQ as WORK. And a recent upshoot, Peloton Interactive Incorporated, trades on the NASDAQ as PTON. We'll highlight reports. But here's some other things that you can watch for coming up this week on Wall Street. It'll be a quiet week for initial public offerings this week. One company, Imara Incorporated, trades on the NASDAQ as IMRA, will exit its lockup period on September 8th. Its IPO launched back in March. Lockup period refers to that time frame where major shareholders and company insiders, like managers, things like that, are prevented from selling any shares in the company for a specific number of days after the company's IPO. The intent of it is to make sure the market isn't flooded with a massive supply of company stock. Under Securities and Exchange Commission guidelines, once the lockup period expires, then company employees and major investors can start selling their stocks as normal on the exchange. Imara is an interesting company. I did a little research into it. It's a biotech company that specializes in developing therapies to treat patients suffering from rare genetic disorders. In its second quarter earnings report, the company announced that it had presented favorable data on its clinical trial drug to battle sickle cell disease in adults. The company also was added to the Russell 2000 index just recently. That's the index that is the benchmark for small cap stocks, if you remember. Imara's IPO was initially priced at $16 per share when it launched. That stock has now climbed to around $22 per share. That's a 37% increase in share price. So again, their lockup period ends on September 8th. The Labor Day holiday week data dump will be relatively short for investors this week. On Tuesday, NFIB will release its Small Business Optimism Index for August. That index dropped 1.8 points to 98.8 in July, and the accompanying uncertainty index increased 7 points to 88. NFIB chief economist Bill Dunkelberg said the summer has been a bit challenging for small businesses, obviously, and that there's been a lot of work to be done still to get businesses back to pre-COVID-19 levels. Only 25% of the businesses surveyed expected better conditions for business in the next 6 months, according to July's numbers. The Department of Labor will release its weekly jobless figures on Thursday. On Friday, investors will get a look at the Consumer Price Index for August. The index is basically a measure of prices paid for consumer goods and services. The Labor Department reported a 0.6% increase in the price index in July as gas prices continue to rise. That was more than what was needed to offset a drop in food prices. For the 12-month period ending in July 2020, consumer prices were up 1%. For all things except food and energy. Food prices jumped 4.1%, while energy prices actually fell 11.2%. So again, it's going to be a relatively light week for Wall Street next week with the Labor Day holiday. Coming up with earnings on Monday, there's no earnings reported on Monday due to the Labor Day holiday. On Tuesday, Lululemon Athletica and Slack Technologies will release their quarterly earnings. On Wednesday, American Eagle Outfitters, GameStop Corporation, and Navistar International Corporation will release earnings. On Thursday, Dave & Buster's Entertainment Incorporated and Peloton Interactive will have their earnings reports released. And on Friday, the only major one on the list is Christopher & Banks Corporation. It's actually an over-the-counter stock, but it is releasing on Friday. So that's about all I have for this week. Make sure you enjoy your Labor Day holiday. Take time out, step away from your computer charts and all that. I know a lot of us will be doing that, and enjoy whatever you can enjoy with your family and friends. And until next time, safe trading, everyone.